weren't there overnight, correct?
No.
And the conference ended on the 26th, correct?
Yeah.
Now, were you present for the testimony of Detective Walsh and Peyton Braylow? Were you in court for their testimony?
No.
Were you in the room when Detective Walsh and Ms. Braylow took the stand?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. So you heard them say that you were seen at the hotel the night of the 26th after the conference ended, correct?
Yes. But
Objection,
Thank
lack
you.
of personal knowledge. My client is not bound in any way to the statements of other witnesses.
I'm asking what she heard in court today and if she heard them say that.
However, the implication of the prosecution would be that my client is being contradicted by them, whereas in no way does the truthfulness of my client's statement ride on anything that any other witness has said.
I'm asking if she heard them say that today in court.
Hang on. It doesn't ride on anything that anybody else has said.
Not specifically in their affidavits or in their testimony. She is not bound by anything they say.
She's not bound by it. But truthfulness will be discerned according to what a lot of people say, right?
But the prosecution cannot assert that because she is saying something that is contradicted in other affidavits that she is mistaken about that, where I imagine the prosecution would go.
Okay.
That's an argumentative question, Your Honor.
You're not making any sense. Okay. No. We're just going to stop. You're going to sit down.
Allow me to rephrase.
You can address this. This is a great redirect. Phenomenal redirect. Call the liars or whatever, but she is allowed to ask about did she hear, and ask. I mean, they've said things actually in the courtroom that she can either assent to or disagree with. She could do that.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you. Continue.
So, did you hear Detective Walsh and Ms. Braylow say that Ms. Braylow saw you at the hotel the night of the 26th? Yes. And the conference ended the day of the 26th. And you had no room at the hotel, so you were not there overnight.
yes, I were not. I don't know why they say that.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. I imagine there's some really good redirect.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it.
Hello. So, at the time of the kidnapping, did you believe that you were going to get a job at Hawley Publishing?
Yes.
And at the time of the kidnapping, it was your understanding that that job would cover all of Casey's medical expenses.
Yes.
And the 6 months that you would have had to wait for that, based on your layperson's opinion, would not have had a noticeable difference in Casey's condition.
I really didn't think that 6 months would matter much because we were getting, my husband is in remission now, and we've already gone so far, and we're very positive and optimistic about it.
And you were not, were you at the hotel the night that Miss Peyton Braylow asserts that you were?
No.
And
Objection.
nothing further.
There's no basis for that answer in her affidavit.
It is fair extrapolation, Your Honor.
No, it is unfair extrapolation that helps their case only.
It is in direct response to what the prosecution has said. It helps to get rid of any doubt that the jury may have.
Mr. Kowski, will you please find the relevant section in the witness's statement and directly to the line number?
It'd be page 6.
It's going to be in the 50s.
reference to this conference happening at the hotel.
I was there all weekend. Implies some sort of termination after the weekend.
It is more than possible that she was there cleaning up from the conference or doing anything else related to the conference.
I'm going to have to side with the...
On Friday was October 24th, so by saying I was there all weekend, it implies a finite amount of time, implying that you were not there after the weekend. I imagine that the court would agree with that, correct? It applies some sort of finite, limited time. It doesn't say I was there all weekend and further, correct? So some sort of finite time limit. Whereas you're implying that Sunday night, further, I would argue, is past the limit of fair extrapolation, saying that it's after the weekend officially.
Yeah, my objection was that you asking the witness if she had been there on Sunday night and her responding that no, she had not, is unfair extrapolation.
Beats the heck out of me, to be perfectly honest. There all weekend, which could or could not include Sunday night, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Since
Sunday
the conference
is a
ended on
weekend.
Sunday.
Is the date.
All right, so you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow this testimony. She can have that opinion. And I think that the prosecution can make some pretty good hay with this in the conclusion in terms of factual inconsistency.
The closing?
Closing.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, just clarifying.
And so you may continue.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Well, any recalls?
Yes. So, Mrs. Perry, as established previously, you wouldn't get the funds necessary for your husband's operation for 6 months. Is that true?
Yes.
But you just expressed in redirect examination that you believe that he wouldn't get worse in 6 months, correct?
He is getting better now. in
Okay.
fact.
But you expressed in redirect that you believed he wouldn't get worse in 6 months, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Permission to approach the defense with her affidavit? Can I have the other copy, please?
But that one's not marked.
That is mine. Doesn't matter.
Wait.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry. Permission to approach.
You may.
Do you recognize this document? Yes, it's my affidavit. Thank you. And is this your signature? Yes. And so when you wrote this is the truth and the whole truth, correct? Please follow along silently while I read this portion. It was unlikely that Casey would survive beyond the end of the year. Did I read that correctly? Yes. Thank you.
No further questions, Your Honor.